Hey, morning there, MMA. It'd be a good morning. A pretty good chill. It's like a side dub. Got people joining in all over the internet this morning. Thanks for joining in. Just to let you know, I can should be able to see everyone's chat messages no matter where you're tuning in from, which platform. I usually am not able to do that, but this morning we're gonna try it. So we got a few people watching over at QLB. We got a few people watching somewhere else. This is a great morning. Got my dirty chai. I'm chilling in Studio C. I'm not gonna do a freaking authentication this morning. I mean, if you really hear, we'll do a slide authentication. And maybe you can hear this. Oh yeah, let's get oh man, I just screwed up Studio C, man. I just reset Studio C. I think I just hit eject mode on Studio C. Crap. See, trying to do an authentication. I shouldn't have. Oh, man. Right here, maybe that. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. Studio C propulsion. Can you hear that? Maybe if you can't hear it, it's good. I just turned on the turbo twin prop turbojets in Studio C. Oh, yeah. I guess you can't really hear it that much. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, them turbojets going, twin prop. Oh, perfect for a morning show. Oh, we got people tuning in, tuning out. I love it. Oh man, what did I do? Changed our music, man. Here. I think we're about right there. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. The side dub in Studio C. Oh, watch out.
Cosmic music resonating through hyperspace.
I got my homemade dirty chai with some honey and some what do we got? An oat milk creamer, I think cinnamon bun, and a little bit of to dilute it down just a little bit, some chocolate coconut milk, I think. Oh man, I think we're armed and ready for this morning. What direction do we go in? Do we just want to ruin it right now? Should we just ruin everything and go there? Let's just ruin the vibe from the Shills crying. Oh man. I mean, I could go right into it. I think I'll check my fax machine first. Check the fax machine, make sure there hasn't been any activity in the last 15 minutes. Oh man. I sure hope I brought enough fax machine paper this morning. Yeah, you gotta switch to that lemon water for a while. I get it. Yeah, there was a while there I wasn't drinking coffee, but with these dirty chais, I can just put a little less coffee in there, and it's all right. But I needed a good cleanse out of coffee out of my body there for a while, man. I was drinking too much coffee, a long time ago, and all of a sudden, oh man, you're old. Here's your sign, right? Oh man. Yeah, I mean, you get a little bit of caffeine or maybe coffee after that, after you cleanse out, like, holy crap, I just got some caffeine or coffee. Where did that come from, right? Man, some of these shill bags are pissed. It's got to be, I'm boiling it down from last night. I just heard early this morning. It's got to be like Nicola, all pissed off and getting drunk and needing to troll like she's either Mr. Cox in a sock account or my deceased father. I'll show you. It's crazy, man. But these chicks, dude, they slum it up. They get all drunk. It's like a a goat or a pig that escaped the pen because it's not good enough in the pen Saturday night. Get a job, you bum. Oh, see, that's probably Nicola. See, that's how she triggers out. That's how she triggers out. Are you still drunk? Are you morning drinking? You need me to get a job Sunday morning. Oh my gosh. You know, what if I was an influencer and getting paid for this? Is that my job? And no, I'm not. Just an FYI. Wow. Away we go. And away we go. See, what, Nicola, man, you trigger way too easy. Or maybe that's Cowzette, but I think Cowzette sleeps in. She'll stay up late. She can only last till like 4:30. She's asleep. And Nicola will get all trashed and open up that third bottle of wine and keep going, whining. It's not even 7 o'clock my time, and we got people whining. Seriously, I'm not an influencer, but if I was, would that be my job? Would you be okay with that? I like that. Why don't you go around and tell that to other people, right? Why aren't you like Mr. Doodoo Effect, all right? And ask people for their W-2s and their paycheck stubs to prove that they've got a job. Dude, I probably do more shit than you in your freaking lifetime already that I have, dude. Probably in a week I will do more in your lifetime, whoever wrote that. I mean, that's why I'm CannonFodder Cox, you guys. You didn't know that? I go and do, or used to, gotta say used to, I used to go and do the things that no one else would dare try. Or like when I was enlisted, I would get sent in to do the thing that no one else has done yet or doesn't want to do. Because it'd be too hard. And then when I pull through and live, okay, when I pull through and live, then people get jealous and pissed off. Oh my God, how did Cox pull that off? How did Cox live through? He wasn't supposed to live through that. But, I mean, I just love it. Saturday or Sunday morning, people are supposed to have a freaking job. Wow. Okay. Are you deflecting like you deflected last night, Nicola? Or is that projecting? I think that might be projecting. That other people are influencers and need to get a job when you're the influencer without a job. Huh. Or you know what? I think that's actually Anton. Him and Nicola trigger about the same. And I bet you Anton's supposed to detract away from Nicola. Anytime the conversation comes up about Eric Spitfire and Nicola and Fellowmon and Flathead and all these guys, you got somebody like Nicola or Anton right there to try to detract away. I love it. You guys are brilliant. This is brilliant. Whatever scheme or fraud scheme or blackmail scheme you guys got going, trying to make it legal. All right, trying to make it legal. Well, you're not very good at it. We'll put it that way. All right. I was almost going to say there, man, sign me up if you guys, if it's this easy. All right. To scam cat ladies out of their retirement or their freaking, I won't go any further on that. But, you know, I mean, that's what they're doing. They got these cat ladies there as influencers, and they project off everyone else's influencers. I love it. Keep it coming. Oh, man. Seriously, I'll show you. Because that's what Cox does, right? That's what I do. Hey, let's bring it up. Let's see, how should we bring this one up? We're in Studio C, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for joining in. CannonFodder Cox up on, lit up across the board. Good morning, everybody. Oh, man. Them turbo jets. Here, let's see. Oh, that's enough. That's enough of them turbo jet prop action. All right. Where in the heck? Oh, I hope that vid didn't get taken down, man. Oh, there it is. There we go. I'm actually going to turn on my camera, too, so you guys can see this. $27.45. I'm glad, you know, there's always some things I can appreciate even out of people that, you know, that don't like me, might not like them. But I'm glad Urban Disciples just isn't a complete dum-dum, okay? And he didn't fall for this. He's on to the ways of the troll art, the army's troll art, whatever they're calling it. Wow. Needing to use people's deceased parents' picture as their avatar. I don't know if I'm gonna. We'll play the clip first, and then I'll show you. Let's make sure we're turned up all the way here. Might be too loud. Let's see.
He's a shame on the family name. Who is this? Who are you? Who is this guy right here? Gramps? I don't know who that is.
All right, let's go back.
He's a shame on the family name. Who is this? Who are you?
All right. This is why they might be jelly. I mean, my old man was, you know, handsome dude. Really was able to pick up the ladies, obviously. I happened. I gotta figure out how we're gonna be able to do this. I gotta be able to show you this right here. Without having freaking losing our equipment in the drink here. Alright, might be able to work with that. Here we go. Oh, we almost lost equipment in the drink. I'm telling you. I'm running hoopty. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Hey! Come on. Alright then, my papa. Gramps. My son is a YouTube influencer. He's a shame on the family name. Here, I think we need to be able to see that a little bit better. Let's see there. Gramps, my papa, he's such a good-looking guy, man. He was very handsome. Influencer. Oh, or maybe you're the YouTube influencer there that needs to peddle that name. See how much double reverse projection is in this account and the statement. And you know, Urban really didn't fall for it. I was really impressed. But he's a shame on the family name. Oh, wow. I think that's your influencer right there. With the double reverse Aquino projection. What do you guys think about that? Trolling all drunk in the middle of the night. I think that's when Irvin did that. Probably like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. I was crashed out. I woke up nice and early. I saw, oh, wow, Irvin's live. I'm going to listen. Half an hour in, that happens. I didn't get to see the rest of the chat. It hasn't rendered yet. But I appreciate somebody like Urban Disciples posting that comment there. I don't know if that's like a whole big mixture of just being jealous, because that's all you got. I mean, if that's your creativity of making good sock accounts using deceased people's pictures, you know, wow. Did we get the nail on the head there with the Stankola? Is that why you haven't left another comment? Either the Stankola or the Anton account there? I think it's more like Nicola having to trigger out all drunk. Still drunk. The night from last night, still being drunk. I mean, that's just the way I see it. Is that all right? I mean, prove me wrong. Whoever this account is, panel up. I'll drop the link. And let's have a Sunday morning throwdown to prove who's the bum. Or not. Just keep on doing what you're doing like you always do, because that's all you got. This is CannonFodder Cox reporting in from Studio C. Thanks for joining in. What's going on in Sudan? I've been a little too busy. I mean, I saw that there's things going off. Yemen's uprising again. Shit's burning down. It's like whatever is going on in the world is like being mirrored in the internet, in the ethernet. You can use it as a barometer of like the next move of the Luciferian task force to sit here and monitor you. To see what you're talking about, to see if you're going to foil their next move in a school shooting or something. That's no shit. Man, that's just mean and wrong, though. Guys gotta use my papa's picture as a channel avatar. Man. Is that sinking someone's ship? I mean, is that how? You know what I find interesting? Is either China to J-Man, Felomon, sharing accounts, right? With Cowzette and tacos. All these weirdos, right? I mean, they're doing some pretty serious projection through these shared accounts, right? Sounds like Mikey Truth 2020 might be back on the scene, or who knows, right? I still think he's in jail. That's what I'm putting my money on. He failed. He failed at the Grand LARP muffin biscuit, bacon topped, ooey gooey, Aquino psyop bullshit, right? And that's what happens when you fail. Oh, you got to go away. Man, that would suck to be you guys, and that's your only creativity, is to talk stupid about other people and make sock accounts. But that barometer, right? The way these weirdos start peddling bullshit is the influencers. You can almost tell what's going to happen next in the world. But then they're listening to you to make sure that you don't foil some of their plans, man. But we've seen it where, you know, they got to push something off till a day later or a week later. Or... So what do? Well, you just keep the boot on them. Just keep the boot on them, the peripheral boot. Make sure you water down your dirty chives. That's getting to be a little too Matrix, man. Here, let's see if that chills out down the road. Yeah, see, it has a little build up. You go past that song, mellows out again. That was some Juno Reactor stuff that we were just listening to. It sounded just like Juno Reactor. Do you know who that is? I hope some of y'all tune in to this channel, these networks and channels and so forth, right? To learn about some music and not just get your troll out, right? I like to help bring light to some of the great music out there that's coming out on the daily. But to know your music history, like Def Jam Records, right? You don't need to so much know about the two front guys. It's the guy in the background named Lior Cohen. That's the YouTube global head of music in YouTube. Since they like to say it, I'll throw it back a little bit, right? Their influencers like to throw that name around. I'll throw it back a little bit, right? That's the way I throw it back at them. But you got to know some of your music history, right? And Juno Reactor, I mean, if anybody, anywhere listening to this internet-wide broadcast, put a one in your comment section or your chat. If you've ever heard of Juno Reactor, you probably should, unless you're just sitting there just absorbing all of that's thrown out there at you, all the stimuli, especially through Hollywood. Nope, just tune out. That's what happens. No, I don't know. I don't care who Juno Reactor is. It's not important. So they just tune out. right? Well, I'll just give it up real quick. Let's not hold the hold the whole show up over one question. Juno Reactor was the main band that produced the film score for these films called The Matrix. I know, tune out, not important. Not important. And then digging back from there, oh, who are these guys and who is this? What is this Matrix movie? And how did the storyline get stolen from some nice old lady that originally wrote it so the Wachowski brothers could go out and claim it for themselves once again? I think it's the Wachowski brothers, or whoever the freaking brothers are, that stole the script and it kind of effed it up a little bit. It was supposed to be even better, right? I think there's even better film score artists or bands out there that would have done a better job on the film score. I mean, even though the film score, Juno Reactor, is pretty cool. And since you guys are tuned in and listening to hear about music history and so forth, and other history that I've studied and can tell you about, right? The things that I've experienced as cannon fodder, right? And even experienced myself, like skydiving and helicopter skiing. Wow. That, I mean, it's just, it's not just you go around and you can brag, hey, I went helicopter skiing. No, it's a little more than that. Right? A little more entailed than just, yeah, I got on a helicopter and they dropped me off at, this big peak that was 45 degrees and it was scary as shit from the top, and it looks way different from the helicopter. It doesn't look as intimidating from the helicopter as you're approaching. But when you get up there, I mean, you literally slightly, let out a little bit of a wet fart, okay? I'll just tell you that. That's why I don't go around and, have to propagate. Yeah, I'm a champ. I'm an award winner, I just try to be myself and goofy and weird. Portland weird, keep it weird. Right? I mean, I'm the one sitting here in Studio C wearing a raccoon skinned hat. Are you mad that are there people that are upset and mad about that? Like, oh, Jam, he was so pissed about my hot tub that someone gaslit him saying that they were going to win a case against me and he was going to be able to come confiscate Studio C and take it away. The hot tub. I mean, why, man? And I just would have gone the next level with it. Would have gotten that hot tub hammock, hung it in the back of the truck, doing audits from the back of the truck in a hot tub hammock, sitting there filming people. Oh, okay, all right. We'll take this to the next level. What do you think about that? See, no, that didn't work. Yeah, I just I saw that WT. I did. And you know where I saw that, WT? I saw that right before I started this broadcast on your Twitter. Interesting, because I had to start this broadcast, I had to go in through the browser, and Twitter was there, and I was like, I'm going to see what What's Truth did this morning or last night before I go live. And lo and behold, there it is. Boop, down. Here's my thing. That's other people's thing, because I see the severity of what that hired stripper was doing to a family in Chilliwack. I mean, I saw for what it was, right? But in my case, I'm just saying, my case, oh crap. I think I just hit the eject button again. We here? Okay. All right, so my case, right, because I like, try to talk about other people's cases when I panel up with other people or go around. But in my case, I wanted people to see the videos that the idiots can make on Mr. Cox, all right? Oh my God, he's talking to the third person, everyone. Destroyed. All right, and here's the thing: is as much as you need people to see their attempts, right? But you need to get, you know, your family pictures and your house off the internet. I agree with that. And they love making these Google Earth, you know, we all do, right? The Google Earth, all Akbar videos are great, you know? But I think you got to look behind the intent, right? What's the real intent? Anyways, it's, you know, it's a real conflicted back and forth on a channel going down, right? Did that person really deserve it? Did the person that might not have deserved it, like, was the intent of the channel maybe even for like Jesus? Because we're going to go through a video here in a few minutes that, you know, that even urban disciples, check this out, even urban disciples at one time thought that I was going around using, on panels, using samples from Pockets of the Future. A guy, it's Jesus Lover channel, right? And it wasn't me. I think it was Mike Truth 2020 or maybe even Fellowmon, because they're, you know, they tried it. They're not very good. Anton tried it. He's not very good, right? They try their voice changer, and it's not, you know, tip top to where, you know, it's truly masking their voice. And, you know, I don't even need the software to know that it's Anton behind a voice changer. You know, somebody with really bad sound quality trying to drop a sample through a panel, and you're like, all right, Mike Truth 101. Right? But it's easy to see. It's easy to see through. But the thing is, at least my example will make my example stick. So while the other bullshit channels are going down, the harassment channels and shit like that, you know, we can use my story as an example. Do you think I'm just discovering this right now? I mean, it was kind of the plan from 2016, right? Saw how, you know, conservative voices were being squashed on the internet. So I wanted to, well, you know, beyond there, that's the barometer again. So I wanted to, you know, use my story as an example, which I'm trying to tell, where we've got 100 people trying to tell it for me in their bullshit dumbed down context. But we're going to play a video here in a few minutes of Pockets of the Future. All right? Not trying to promote for anybody. Haven't really seen a good video from him in a long time. And he got his channel struck recently, and I just want to go through that. Now, here's the thing is, it seems as though the wrong channels are there, right? In my case, like the one who went full gay, right? That channel's there. I want it there, and obviously YouTube wants it there too. See, since I guess I'm an influencer and having to say that name, right? Well, that's when I'll say the name. Is to kick rocks at them, right? We don't need them. Oh my gosh, we black screened over on the YouTube side. Let's hold up the whole network show being pumped out everywhere just because YouTube black screened, right? That's what they want, people. And the Twitter, right? But anyways, we're gonna play about a 12-minute video from Pockets of the Future, do audio only, and he's actually showing a strike, and it's interesting how the channels that I think that should be there are getting struck where it looks like it's supposed to look like it's the AI, right, catching something. But the channels that shouldn't be there aren't being struck by the AI. Because there's a little toggle switch on your account that the influencers can go, boop, oh, yep, throttle that asshole. It's a little toggle switch, right? And you got people that the influencers rage out when you're calling them out, dude. They're going to town on you in your account because they got administrative powers. It's been proven, just like on Twitter. I mean, Twitter came out. Twitter dropped number 9. Dude, seriously, research, okay, or search. Just put in, I think, Arnar Law Group, Twitter drop number 9 or drop number 9 or something like that. He gives the best overview. That's why I've been following him. Today, I think we're going to do a Spirit Wars episode. I'll log out of here. We'll do a Spirit episode. And he does a good one. There's recent footage that was brought up through the Proud Boys trials of Ray Epps. Oh, man. I think that was released yesterday or the day before. We'll put that in there. The Spirit Wars episode we'll do today. But we'll do the audio. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe we'll wait. Maybe I'll just put that in the pockets of the future. We'll put that in the show for later. Isn't that amazing? The conservative voices that are being squashed by the AI. But if you need a bad channel to come down that's filming you and your family and harassing and so forth, that's the way I see it, right? There's a big conspiracy to do it, even involving nefarious motorcycle gangs, possibly. Okay. But the thing is that's a big flex. I'll tell you, that's a big flex, but it won't work out good. But my point is, the AI isn't catching, or maybe if you report a channel once or something like that, it's not being caught, right? The AI is for some reason not going through the harassment channel and striking it. It's like maybe you got to strike the shit out of it, but the AI will catch a Jesus lover and get him for harassment. Do you see the conundrum that we're going through here with trying to publish our intellectual property? See, that's what I really want to get into. I cannot believe the way our intellectual property is being squashed by shill bags that need to use an account, right? Gramps, the Gramps account. Love it. I love it. I'll be your chew toy to show other people how stupid you idiots are, and not turning in your dirty boss and quitting your job even after they're busted out. They got to keep going. But the thing is, hold on a sec. The thing is here, is when you're working with original creativity and your own intellectual property, okay? I mean, we're not talking about a remix, right, that anybody can download and use, right? A fair use, non-copyrighted piece of material, right? Anybody can download and use. Doesn't mean my intent was to produce a piece so some sicko could take it and use it in his shows. All right? That'll bury him all on its own. Eventually. All right? For those that need to peddle that BS around that Mr. Cox is allowing someone to use my intellectual property and my music. No, don't peddle that PDF. It's not mine. It's fair use non-copyright, downloadable, reusable. But why is if PDF set up this sicko in Fort Collins, why is he still going? I mean, Fellowmon, you said you're going to destroy this guy. Why is he still going? Huh. Flathead, buddy. Come on, man. You said you're going to destroy the guy. Still going. I could be. GD. Shiva. Oh, wait a minute. Shiva is helping him. The sicko. And the main supporter, Flathead. I mean, we can go on loop about this. Right? It took the most to penetrate that force field. This guy right there to do an oil slick on that sicko we're talking about from Fort Collins. And that's why they're all upset, huh, PDF? And you guys got to go around, oh, they're porn bombing. Well, the original intent is to knock a sicko off the internet, and that's the best and only way, quickest. Why hasn't, even though, let's say, poor dirt farmer will oil slick his own audience to set an example of what it is, right? Well, if you're going to do it once, why not oil slick a sicko to try to get him off the internet, unless he's your buddy? If you're going to do an example, right, you do an example, not expose your own audience to it. Here's the example and actually play it on your channel. And then set up, Asmar, right? They set up Asmar where they did the self-oil slick because they knew Asmar was mirroring on Krusty Cat's channel. Why not save that for an actual predator that's on a registry if you're going to do it? But they don't. That guy right there on the board did it. Maybe, I think. I don't know if it was him, but somebody did. They're not talking about that type of intent for some reason because, well, that busts open their LARP. Doesn't it, guys? Oh, man. And then they're using convicts, ex-cons, ex-crew, screws, old screws. Miss B, where you been at, lady? I mean, if she's enjoying the stripper show they've hired, I think you should go on vacation and go somewhere where there's real men strippers. And if that's your cup of tea, right? Go see it for real. Get your troll out, right? We know she's got a Cash App number. Y'all don't need my badge number. You need my Cash App numbers. That's real. That's a real clip. That's almost verbatim. Right? Maybe, since I'm kind of like an inventor, maybe I can invent the butt swipe for Cash App for strippers, or the cleavage swipe. Right? You can swipe your Cash App card up into Mr. Stripper's cleavage, the man boobies he got. Right? The cleavage swiper. Donate your dollar instantly to Mr. Stripper in Chilliwack. Because you're enjoying the free 24-hour live stream. Oh, wait a minute. They all had to chip in and pay. Man. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, maybe they made a deal with them. Maybe they made a deal with, you know, with the federales to bring them back over here on this side, right? To help poor dirt farmer. I mean, it was planned for a while. They did plan that for quite a while. Yeah, dude, I will not go to Starbucks. It's horrible shit, dude. Oh, man, they're going to sue me. In my opinion. You know, some of y'all that tune in. Oh, man, are we out of tunes? Oh, man, we're out of tunes. What's this? Oh, we already played that once. Oh, what's that? Let me check copyright on this. Lots of copyrights on this. But nothing too major to be able to shut us down. Shouldn't, anyways. We want them to get paid, even though I don't want commercials on my channel. Well, should be when you pay for premium services, that should be part of your copyright protection license. Since you're getting a license, Hey, let's bring up the music for a minute. Thanks for tuning in. So some of y'all's that tune in to these channels and network, well, you'll know that I've been covering the Ammon Bundy and Bundy family story and the Finicum story and lots of things that you know surround these stories and issues. And well, let's just say Mr. Bundy's well, he succumbed to a lawsuit, okay? $7.5 million. And I like trying to show both sides, right? Let's show what the fake news says about it, right? Like the propaganda peddlers like tacos, okay? And OG Juan Cannoli. And the one who went full gays and the CNNs and, right? And your mainstream propaganda bullshit local news that's part of the Agenda 21 TV agenda. Right? I like showing both sides. I want to hear the testimony of the person it's happening to and then compare what the news or other people are saying. We'll do that later. We're going to tune out of here in a little bit. We're going to line up the Pockets of the Future video, him going over the strike he got. We'll go over the fake news of, you know, of the Ammon Bundy case where he apparently defaulted $7.5 million judgment, but I think before the judgment gets issued, there's a warrant for his arrest to appear. So, anyways. But there's also some background issue that's even going deeper that we can show that even compares to the Torben Sondergaard. The Torben Sondergaard story, where they use the media, documentaries, and the news to try to discredit you if you're on a hit list. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. That'll be some good footage. We'll play a couple Spirit Wars episode. We might do a catch up on Mr. Basham off of Spreaker. I got lots to do today. Got to do some transplanting. I got some squash that's ready to bust out of a starter feed, a starter pot. They're probably really mad at me and almost dry, but it's the way we need them when we do the transplant. I got to put up sunshade. It's starting to get warm here, and my plants, I already lost a couple of pea plants I thought were ready for the sun, but no, I mean, it was only 75, 80 degrees, and just they shriveled up and they were toast, man. So maybe I'll do the it doesn't look like I've been waiting for a fourth part to this documentary of a documentary out of Idaho. It's like two months old. There's 3 parts now. There's at least 3 parts there. I've been waiting for a fourth, and it doesn't look like it's happening unless it's maybe a full length or something he's working on. But I want to play that. We'll play that. It's pretty good, about a guy that did like 100-mile loop during the winter on backcountry skis on randonnée telemarking gear. Well, more randonnée gear. Okay, if you know the difference of that, randonnée and telemarking. I haven't even really talked about that at all. Some of the backcountry skiing Mr. Cox has been able to do off the helicopter. Just climbing into like Mount Rainier. I mean, Mount Rainier, everybody. Mr. Cox has climbed in to the Tatoosh range of Mount Rainier when I was younger. Built a snow cave for like 4 days with a whole crew of people. It was great. And I got a quail. Oh my gosh, we got a quail coming through. Meow, meow. Oh man, I wish I would have been on the horn and got him. Those are cool quail, man. Oh geez. Things are happening. Life is happening around Mr. Cox. Feel very blessed that I can tell you about and live through some of the experiences, like that snow cave not collapsing in on me in the Tatoosh range of Mount Rainier on a 4-day backcountry skiing trip with like a crew of like 20 people. It was great. Does that sound like Cannon Fodder Cox right there? Taking one for the team to be able to come and report to you, yes, Mr. Cox has lived through some incredible shit. Right? Should have been swallowed up many times by the beast. Not boasting that, hey, you know, it couldn't eventually happen. Yeah, you know, enough traps laid, right? Enough traps laid. You never know. But when you're able to see around the corner and ahead a little bit, well, then you can foil their plan. Just to let you know. You don't even need a magical app for that, tacos, okay? Right? All you other little weirdos that got to peddle that. Oh, Cox had a magical app. He was using a magical app. Yeah, just kind of get a gauge, just get a barometer. That's all I needed, just for a few months to be able to gauge with the magical app, the barometer that's happening on the internet, to be able to look around the corner and ahead a little bit. Oh no, they don't like that. Oh shit. Oh man. Cox isn't supposed to be able to do that. Gotta shut him down, shut him down. What do we got here? Get a life. Did we get another get a life bum? That's definitely Anton on loop. Unless that's just Stankola. That's her only thought she's got going around, a little marble rolling around in her head. After having a box of wine and a bottle last night. Screw it, I hate Cox. I'm getting him. Just a great reason, huh? Mr. Cox is such a great reason to rage drink and troll. Hey, at least she wasn't driving. Maybe she was, though, right? We've seen it, like Paige B, man, the way she opened up a freaking can of, what was that, Mike's Hard? The hard tea, man, driving down the road after filming herself, fucking purchasing it in the store, going in her van, cracking it and drinking it, going home. Why is it so important, you guys? Seriously, Jesus should be that important, okay? You got Jesus, you don't need to rage drink, just to let you know. Right? You all say you got Jesus, but it's the hashtag I am Luciferian cult, dumbed down, keep you in the fifth dimension, like this guy right here. They think they're trolling, and they're trolling in the fifth dimension, in the astral plane, affecting people's lives. Okay. Okay. I also got to climb parts of, well, no, I've summited Mount Hood. Summited Mount Hood. I was going to say parts of the Three Sisters in Oregon outside of Bachelor. All right. And got to backcountry ski. When I climbed Mount Hood, that's 11,400 feet, something like that. I took my gear, I used the randonnée gear and got up as high as I could to a crevasse where I wasn't going to take my skis on the other side and ski from the top. So I left them right there, my skis, and summited, then came back down and skied down and was back in my bed before anybody was even off the mountain, the whole crew. Back on the couch watching Troll Tunes. That was pretty cool. It took like 14 hours round trip to summit Mount Hood. I mean, if you guys care about that, this guy cares about it. Or Stankola. Well, the Three Sisters is pretty cool. Camped at the base. Myself and a lieutenant commander from the Coast Guard, really cool guy. We went, I think 3 days. He wanted to summit all three. I couldn't, so I went skiing. I'd get up as high as I could and tear off the skins off the randonnée gear and ski back down to the tent and set up a chair in the snow, like build a nice snow throne, right? Or I could watch my buddy to make sure he didn't fall, because he was the guy was a jackhammer on the mountain, man. He could just tear it up, dude. Three Sisters is 3 points, I think, north, middle, and south or something like that, or I think it is North Sister, Middle Sister, and South Sister. But I could literally watch him. He started at the middle, and he just plowed up the middle, and then came back down, like quite a ways. You got to come back down. And then he went to the north and plowed up that thing and summited that. And I thought he was going to jack back over to the south, but he came back down. He's like, dude, I am so tore up from that. Because it's still like maybe another 2,000 foot rise from where we were at to the points, which is pretty, pretty swift, man. Pretty. It's a lot of terrain to cover right there. I'm pretty far out from where we were camped, but it was pretty cool, man. CannonFodder Cox reporting in on some of the life bum shit I've done. Just reminiscing back. What else do we got lined up for today? We got a lot lined up for today. We're gonna tune out here in a minute and maybe play some clips. We'll see. I don't know if I want to ruin a good show with clips from lowlifes. Sorry to have to say it like that, but you know, I mean, I'm gonna slap back at weirdos. I like it. I could have come up with something a little more colorful, but let's bring up, what do we got here? Oh man. What do we got here? Let's bring this up. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Hiking music right there, huh? Hiking or fishing music. Well, I'm going to bring back up the music here in a second. I just wanted to say thanks for joining and checking this out. I'm going to, I got to put together my show for today, but I'm going to keep this rolling with some music. And thanks for joining in and getting your troll out here. Right? At least these guys aren't on the road, all still inebriated from last night's troll or getting their Sunday morning loser fairy and troll out here. Welcome. Thanks for choosing to do that in this great Sunday morning here in the Vortice time of almost 8 a.m. That's great. Anyways, I'm going to bring back up the music. Thanks for joining in. I'm just going to leave it going while I work on my show for today. Anyone has any questions, I can see the chat log from all over the platforms where we're broadcasting to. So feel free to leave a comment where you're watching from, or hit the live chat. I should be able to see everything. Got a complaint from Lisa Lake the other day that I wasn't checking my chats well enough, but I don't think she comprehends what it's really like to run a live stream and not being able to jump around to the different chats to say hello and check them. And sometimes I can see all the chat rooms, sometimes I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's all supposed to show up in one location. Well, I should be able to see that now, so we know people are tuned in at other locations. So if you want to say what's up, or put a flip off middle finger in there, now's your chance to do it. I can answer any questions anyone might have. Or not. Anyways, bringing back up the music. I got to get my show lined up for today. It's going to take me a little while, but I'm here chilling. Yeah. It'll sound hopefully a little bit better once we get to the other side and start the big show, our Sunday Spirit Wars show. Man, it's going to be great. Prayers, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Yeah, that's definitely Anton, because he's reverse projecting about the women he can't pick up. Huh, Anton, that's you? Because you can't get a girlfriend? Okay, dude. All right. He goes to tilt mode like that. He goes to tilt mode like that when he's really frustrated because his trolling isn't working. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Hey, what's up? People saying what's up. Hey, right on. Yeah. Get your troll out wherever you're at. Sunday morning troll tunes. However you found me over there, right on. forward on this a little bit. I can't handle all of that. Here, what's this? How do I show it? All right, there we go. It's funny that we get these set of birds that comes in to watch the show. It's always the same couple of birds, and they're like, hey, we're just letting you know we're watching your show, man.
And it's hard, really hard, because nothing is just like you. nothing.
So imagination is that core capability of the human mind in correlation with the human spirit to imagine something that you wish to be. Imagine a thing to be that is set about to make it so. Our capabilities, that is the first ingredient towards how we will visualize things in life. And the great thing about imagination is that everything you can imagine is possible. So is everything you can.
It was summer and the sun had mounted high.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, staying tuned in. I got almost there on what I need to do to get Studio A brought up and going here in a little while. So thanks for tuning in. I think we'll tune out and pick it up another time from Studio C. This is Mr. Cox with the NHTN, telling you guys to have a fantastic day. We will see you on the other side and some other time and place, maybe soon, and maybe even sooner than you think for some of you little shill bags out there that gotta, I mean, it's bad. What you guys do is bad. Bad. Horrible. Stop what you're doing. You're about to ruin the images and the styles that I'm used to listening to. Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely know that What's Truth isn't the type of guy to throw the first stone unless there's something there that needs to come out. Let's put it that way. So, me, I'm the different example, man. I want some of that stuff there so people can see how bad these people really are instead of it getting all taken down. But there's a big difference between, Mr. Cox being held up, hostage in your house with the family and just me alone, right, with some plants and animals and doves. Or no, those weren't doves that came cruising through. Those are quail. We had some quail cruising through, man, this morning. Whoa. Right? I got animals to worry about. But that's why Mr. Cox puts some of these guys on blast and doesn't let up the proverbial boot on their asses. You know what I'm saying? You guys been awesome this morning. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out of here in a few minutes.
sprightly mien of hopeful preparation grasped his staff. Together casting then a farewell look upon those silent walls, we left the shade. And ere the stars were visible, had reached the village inn. Our evening resting place.
Oh man, turn that up. Shout out to our production crew for running all the outside devices and so forth for this broadcast. Right there. See, thanks production.